How to name your YouTube channel, whether you're just getting started or whether you're rebranding. That's what we talk about today. Hello and welcome back to another video. If you're new around here and you're looking to start a YouTube channel, grow your YouTube channel, or push your brand out there into the second largest search engine on the internet, click subscribe, start creating. Now, it's pretty much one of the first things you ever choose or ever decide to do on YouTube, and that is to name your own brand and channel. But it can be a minefield, and I've got a few tips that will help you name your own YouTube channel. But before I deep dive into that, I'd like to know, have you got a name for your YouTube channel? How did you pick the name of your YouTube channel? Is it a personal thing? Is it a branding thing? Or are you thinking of rebranding and you're not quite sure the direction you want to go in? Please leave a comment down below. Now, there's many people on YouTube that started off with a really weird brand name, and over time they kind of evolved out of it and needed to change it for some reason. A good example of this that I've given in the past is Philip DeFranco. He started with the brand name SXE Phil, which was straight edge Phil. It was his name and his kind of personal beliefs. But now he's grown up after 10 years on YouTube, he now goes by his own personal name and the brand Philip DeFranco, or The Philip DeFranco Show. Or in the case of Amy Schmittou, or Amy Landino, right, she changed her own branding and her own name after not only getting married, but pushing from Savvy Sexy Social to Amy TV. The reason for that is that she decided to evolve her brand from solely social media to everything about Amy and how she runs her life. So I'm here to help you pick what your initial name happens to be to either avoid rebranding in future or getting it perfect whilst rebranding right now. Number one, think long term. Now, in the case of Philip DeFranco, once again, he clearly got SXE Phil and he thought, okay, that's my MSN name, that's fine for me now. And he didn't think in the long run that he'd have an ongoing business. That's not a bad thing. But if you're joining YouTube right now, could you imagine your business in 5-10 years time being a business name or a business brand? You don't need 17 Zs and 14 kisses at the end of Alan Plays. How will this play out in 10 years? 2, think business or personal. In this case, this channel is branded Alan Spicer. So therefore, it's business, kind of. It's all based on me. It's all based on what I do and what my tricks and tips happen to be. My business is built around me. Or, if I wanted to go more personal and do Alan Plays, or my other channel, Mr. Hairy Brit, then I can use a pseudonym, or something slightly more colourful. Have a look at the content you are creating. In this case, I'm creating tutorials, so me using my own personal name as a teacher makes sense. It's a little bit more professional in this case, or I could have used my business name, say HD1 Web Design, or any other kind of company. They're all in between. But I'm building this channel around me, so it's named for me. I could have equally used Alan Spicer for a vlogging channel. Have a look at Emma Blackery, for example, or Zoella. 3, when picking a name, don't piggyback off anybody else's name. Try and be unique, because at the end of the day, just because you like Jacksepticeye doesn't mean that you have to be Emma Septiceye. Just because I like Danny's Not On Fire, I didn't go out and become Alan Is Not On Fire. You shouldn't rip off a brand. You shouldn't be Good Mythical Evening or Logan Paul Sucks. Be something unique to you, because in the long run, you want to generate branding and you don't want to have to argue over the fact that you can't have Logan Paul's name on a t-shirt and you can't kind of copy Good Mythical Morning and just have Evening after it, because those are logos that are copyrighted. 4, pick something that is easy to remember. I use the shouting in a nightclub test. If you're in a nightclub and it's really loud and all they can see is your face and the upper octaves of your voice, if you shouted, yeah, it's Alan Plays with 12 Zs and 4 Xs, or you're using numbers, so Alan 3474, do they know that the 3474 happens to be the number or the word? If you're shouting in a nightclub, are they actually even going to hear those numbers? Are they even going to hear your name, right? So give it short, give it sweet, and make sure that it's easy to remember to what you do. Casey Neistat, Philip DeFranco, Alan Spicer, Vlog Brothers. Simple, sweet, descriptive. 5, spelling. Okay, it's cool to have Zs and it's cool to have kisses, but it's annoying as crap. If you're a really young gamer right now and you grow up later on and you're handing over a business card, right, and it happens to be Jimmy Plays Tennis, and there's a load of underscores and kisses and squiggles and numbers. What if someone spells it wrong? What if you've deliberately spelt it wrong because it's cute? You spelt cheese with 7 E's. That's annoying. And 6, Now that you've decided to pick a name, so in my case Alan Spicer or Mr. Hairy Brit, go to Name Checker. Name Checker is a tool in which you can put in your so-called brand. It will then fire that brand across all social media platforms to see if it is taken. And if it's not, it's a good surefire way to generate your own brand, because you don't want anybody else using your name and then you come across to Reddit or Twitter later and you have to be, although you are the authentic person, you have to be Alan Spicer 2, Mr. Hairy Brit 84. So pick a brand that hasn't already got the social media platforms, go and steal them right now before anybody else does, and then go out there and become YouTube famous. Go out there, start creating. You have your name, you have your brand, you have your idea on where you want to go. But if you need more help on the general basics of YouTube, I've done a whole beginner playlist thing up here. So that's how you pick your channel name on YouTube. For more tricks and tips, there's a free PDF up here in the description down below. Hit that subscribe button for 2 videos each and every week, every Tuesday and every Saturday, and I live stream every Thursday and every Sunday. So hit the notification icon and you won't miss me going live. Go out there, start creating.